friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Marvel Legends Maximum Series Hulk. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. The Incredible Hulk, one of the all-time greats of Marvel. Personally, I grew up watching the show from the 70s with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, where he was David Banner instead of Bruce Banner, which was kind of weird later on when, I got into the comics and I was like, wait, why is his name Bruce? But that kind of made me love the Hulk and fall in love with that character. And just, people who struggle with anger, I get that feeling. And it's just a cool concept, sort of this tortured character who's always running and just being tormented by the government. I enjoyed Ang Lee's Hulk movie. I thought that was great. I thought Eric Bana was a great Hulk. I thought it was a shame that nothing more ever came from that. The Edward Norton one, it was okay. But visually, Avengers 1, the way the Hulk looked in that, and Mark Ruffalo just did an awesome job. So had to pick up this figure. They made some upgrades. Let's check it out. Here's the box, So this is Marvel's foray into the collector's sort of figures, like the Japanese imports. There's the back. He's got that nice smashing effect, thunderclap effect. There he is raging on the side. This figure is like really heavy. Feels like a couple pounds. There's the bottom of the box. Already cut the tape on the top. And let's get him out and get a good look at him. This is a big hunk of plastic. I got mine off of Amazon. I wasn't planning on picking him up, but I had some points from my credit card, and so I got like a heavy discount on him. But here he is, and I really do love this head sculpt, this sort of shaved head. The devious grin, not so much. I'm kind of used to like Smart Banner. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, so my Hulk was always had this sort of the shaved head look, looking good, But it is a fun head sculpt. I do like that. Just the devious grin. That would have been nice if they would have given a smart Hulk head. If it is Maximum and they're giving us all these head sculpts, I don't see why they wouldn't. You can see that the pants are a lighter purple. This is the 2-pack Hulk, where he came with the shirt and whatnot. I just like that little rip shirt effect. And you can get a comparison of the two different head sculpts there. This is the more traditional looking. The head is wider. He's got the shaggier hair. And then this one even has pupils. And then this one just has the white eyes and sort of the devious grin. Now, pulling him out of the package, this is like the change that they made on this figure is this is a soft rubber, kind of feels like a basketball. Now, it looks good, but I'm concerned about the longevity of this. Like, I feel like this is going to rot in like 5 to 6 years and just start to decay. So I don't know. It's so soft. I'm kind of nervous about that. So I really don't see, the necessity of it either. They want to get the thunderclap effect. So his arms come together now and it kind of compresses his pecs like a realistic flesh sort of thing. But look at what happens when you pull his arms back like that. Look at that. That's like a terrible gap in his back there. So I don't really like that so much. Versus what they did with the original figure, where they just put some basic butterfly joints in there. I mean, they could have done like this is solid plastic with the original figure, and then there's some butterfly joints in the back, and that really doesn't bother me. You pull it back, but I guess the issue is you can't crunch in the front, but they could have did the cut there in the plastic. So I feel like I would have liked it better if they would have done the butterfly joints there, as opposed to using this soft like rubber basketball material. There, you can kind of throw the shirt on there as well. So I don't know. Like I said, my concern, it looks good. It looks legit. The colors match. The plastic with the rubber, it matches. So it looks good. I'm just concerned with this decaying in the future. Like, I have some of my old Marvel Legends figures from the 2000s, and their capes and coats and things like that have decayed over time. So it's just a concern. What else? He crunched down that far. He can move back that far. A lot of gappage there compared to the original. Like, I move him back, and it just doesn't. It looks better. They gave us articulated feet, or toe articulation. Really not necessary. They added some extra shading around the ripped pants. This is the same articulation as previous Hulks. Great body mold. Nice, split. He can kick real high. Very nimble Hulk figure. Double jointed knees, which I love. So you can get a lot of great posing with him. So if you're a huge Hulk fan, I mean, definitely get this figure. There are joints in there, so it's not totally pinless, which I think that's interesting. The original Hulk has that as well. Let's get a good look at the different head sculpts. So you get this raging face. I like it, but I kind of like it, or I kind of don't like it. His hair's kind of, I don't know, a little bit silly. I know it's like an action effect, but even like in the neck here, it's like rubber. So there's that head sculpt. Check that out. Put it on. The shading in the eyes is really awesome. You can see the reds around the whites and the green. So I really appreciate that detail in there with that head sculpt. And then you also get, you also get a longer haired head sculpt, which I really like that. Sort of the Savage Hulk, just real angry 90s looking Hulk with the hair down in his head. Yeah, there's no reason they could have given us the Smart Hulk head sculpt. Just throw some glasses on this, paint some pupils and irises on there, and there you have it. So I would have appreciated that, but not really a big deal. What else? You get a couple effects. You get him with a missile, so he can break a missile apart. That's fun, I guess, that goes on the back there. You can throw it in his hands like so. So that's like a fun posing effect you can do. And then you get, this actually looks like a giant like spider sense that came with the Maximum Spider-Man, but I know it goes with the thunderclap effect. And then you get these two effects pieces. And there's that. Okay, and then And then you get these flat hands. And then flat hands like so. And then you get a pair of fisted hands. I mean, these are really in there. So there's fisted hands. I mean, you all know what the fisted hands look like. A lot of nice shading, though, coloring on there. Like, you can even see it there on those fists. Bringing out the different greens. Struggling really hard to pop that out. Okay. Yeah, so you got the two fists, so we can pull the hands off like so. And then we can put the hands on and do the thunderclap effect. Yeah, so he can sort of go like this, and you know, his pecs can fit together. And I'm not really sure how this goes on. Gotta look at the back of the box, actually. But you get the gist of it. That's what it looks like on the picture. Okay, so it goes, I guess it goes in his fingers. Oh, I see. It clamps around the wrists, like so. Alright, so you got to pull this off and then put this on, and you can kind of do it like that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, so it goes around the fingers like that. Then you snap this on and snap that on. Kind of a pain. Apologies, but yeah, it's an unboxing, so be patient. Somebody recently complained in the comments that my videos are too long. I apologize. I'm trying to get better, to get faster. And then goes like that, and then you have an effect. So there you have it. Get a nice thunderclap effect. He looks great. Here he is compared to my favorite Figma. This is my favorite movie Hulk. I mean, this figure is just beautiful. Absolute beauty. From Avengers. Figma Hulk. And then, yeah, see, he's going to fall forward. So he feels a little bit loose because he's so top heavy. And there he is next to the original. So he's a great figure. If you're a Hulk fan, I highly recommend this figure. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And God bless you all. Peace.